Your soulmate is not chosen by people, it is written. Yet many people spend their entire lives ruining what was meant for them simply because they did not understand the way destiny works, or the way the heart must be prepared before love can arrive. If you truly want love that comes with peace and stability and barakah, then you must listen to this message till the end, because what you are about to hear will not only change your perspective about love, but it may change your entire future. Many people lose their written person without even realizing it. Many people delay their marriage for years simply because they blocked the doors of their own destiny. And many people ask why love never comes to them, while the answer is hidden inside their own habits and their own hearts. This message might reveal to you what you have been doing wrong your entire life. It might show you that the soulmate written for you is not far away. You are simply not ready yet. And if you are ready, then you will feel this message speaking directly to you. Before we continue, if your heart feels even a little bit grateful to Allah for guiding you today, write "I love Allah" in the comments to increase your blessings and spread this reminder to others. I have met so many people who cry about love, who break down thinking they are unlovable or unwanted or forgotten, but they do not understand that Allah never forgets anyone. No one is left behind by the Lord of the worlds. You are not unloved. You are being prepared. You are not rejected. You are being shaped. You are not walking alone. You are being carried to what was written before you were even born. But this preparation requires honesty and patience. And many people do not like to admit that sometimes their own ego, their own sins, their own impatience, and their own unhealthy attachments are the reason their love story keeps falling apart. I am telling you this with softness and sincerity because I want you to heal. I want you to find peace. I want you to understand that the soulmate written for you is real, but the path toward them requires you to work on yourself first. The problem is that many people think destiny means everything will appear without any effort. They think the right person will simply show up on their doorstep while they continue living in the same destructive habits. They want a pious spouse while they are still involved in things that destroy the purity of the heart. They want someone loyal while they continue entertaining temporary attention. They want someone respectful while they themselves speak without respect. And then they ask why Allah has delayed their marriage. They do not realize that Allah sometimes delays love to protect them from their own unprepared heart. If Allah gave you your soulmate while your heart was still full of ego, desire, impatience, and emotional instability, you would destroy that relationship before it even began. So Allah waits. Allah holds it back. Allah protects both of you until you grow enough to handle what is meant for you. I have seen people who were so attached to someone who was never written for them that they spent years crying, praying, begging for that person. And when Allah removed that person from their life, they felt broken. But later they realized that the one who left was not the one written in their destiny. The one written for you will never bring you far from Allah. They will bring you peace, not anxiety. They will bring you clarity, not confusion. They will bring you respect, not humiliation. But sometimes you cannot receive that person because you are still holding onto someone Allah has already removed. The longer you hold onto the wrong person, the further you push away the right one. And that is why many people experience delays. It is not that destiny changed. It is that they are delaying the arrival by blocking their own heart with unhealthy attachments. Your soulmate is written, but your heart must be ready to receive them. If your heart is filled with pride, you will not appreciate them. If your heart is filled with sin, you will not attract them. If your heart is filled with bitterness, you will not recognize them. And if your heart is filled with desperation, you will cling to the wrong people, thinking they are the right ones. That is why you must understand that destiny requires effort. Allah promises to change the condition of people when they change what is within themselves. This applies to every part of life, including love. If you want a good spouse, then become a good spouse for someone. If you want loyalty, then become loyal. If you want maturity, then grow emotionally. If you want patience, then practice patience. You cannot attract what you are not prepared to give. And when you begin to work on yourself, you will notice that the people who were never meant for you will slowly disappear, and that is a sign that Allah is clearing your path. Sometimes the written person is near you, but both of you are not ready yet. I've seen situations where two people were destined for each other, but they met at the wrong time. Their ego was strong, their communication was weak, or their hearts were still attached to dunya more than to Allah. And because of this, they drifted apart. Only later in life, when they matured and grew spiritually, did Allah bring them back together. Allah, what may it mean to me? Atinya kamat. You see, what is written for you does not disappear, but it can be delayed until your character becomes strong enough to handle the blessing. If you receive a huge blessing while you have a weak heart, that blessing becomes a test. But when you receive it with a strong heart, it becomes a gift. That is why growth matters before the arrival of your written person. Let me tell you something many people do not want to hear. Your soulmate is not someone who will fix your brokenness. That is your job. They will support you, but they will not heal you. They will stand with you, but they will not carry your entire emotional weight. If you believe love is the solution to all your pain, you will end up hurting the one who is written for you, because you will expect them to do the healing that you must do yourself. Heal before they arrive, not because you need to be perfect. No one is perfect, but because a healed heart can love in a healthier way, forgive more easily, trust more sincerely, and connect more deeply. A wounded heart can love, yes, but it also fears, doubts, and breaks easily. So the preparation before love is not about impressing people. It is about preparing your heart to give pure love and receive pure love. There are also people who keep asking why their written person seems so far away. They say that they pray and they cry, but nothing changes. What they do not understand is that sometimes Allah delays what is written to protect you from rushing into something harmful. You may think you are ready, but Allah sees what you do not see. Allah sees your future. Allah sees the challenges ahead. Allah sees the tests that could crush you if love came too early. So the delay is not a punishment. It is protection. It is wisdom. It is love from the one who knows you better than you know yourself. The Lord of all does not give you love at a time when that love would distract you from your purpose or break you or change the course of your life negatively. Delay is not denial. Delay is divine timing. Some people say that if love is written, then why must we try? The truth is that Allah has written your soulmate, but you must walk the path toward them. The path is built with your choices. The path is shaped by your character. The path is cleared when you remove sins that block your destiny. The path becomes illuminated when you increase your sincerity and your trust in Allah. Fate meets effort. Destiny meets discipline. And love meets the one who prepares for it. If you sit idle, do nothing, refuse to grow, refuse to heal, refuse to improve your relationship with Allah, then you are delaying the blessing that is already written for you. Imagine standing in front of a door that is meant for you, but you refuse to turn the handle. This is what many people do in their relationships. Let me share something deeper. Your soulmate is written, yes, but the version of you that meets them must also be written. If you choose laziness, arrogance, ungratefulness, or disobedience, then the version of you that should have met that soulmate will not exist. You will meet them, but not ready. You will cross paths, but not equipped. And sometimes you will both walk away without realizing that this was the person written for you. That is why growth is not optional. It is a requirement for receiving what Allah has destined for you. When you improve your character, Allah improves your destiny. When you improve your heart, Allah brings you closer to the one whose heart matches yours. Every moment you grow, you move one step closer to the person written for you. You must also understand that what is written for you is written with wisdom. Some people are written to love you in a gentle way. Some are written to test you. Some are written to wake you up. Some are written to teach you lessons that will prepare you for the real soulmate. Not every relationship in your life is meant to be permanent. Some are meant to shape you. When Allah removes someone from your life, even if you love them deeply, trust that this is protection. No one who leaves was meant to stay, and no one who stays will ever need to be chased. The one written for you will value your presence. They will respect your limits. They will care about your faith. They will honor your spirit, and they will never require you to abandon your dignity. Many people ask about signs. They want to know how they can recognize the one written for them. The truth is that signs are not always dramatic. Sometimes the sign is simply peace. Peace when you talk to them. Peace when you think about them. Peace when you imagine a future with them. If your heart is full of anxiety, fear, confusion, or drama, that is not a sign of destiny. The person written for you will be a source of tranquility. They will encourage you to grow closer to Allah. They will remind you of your purpose. They will stand by you in hardship. And they will make you feel valued without begging for attention. Love that is written is not forced. It flows naturally. But you recognize it only when your heart is not clouded by desperation or past wounds. Another thing people do wrong their entire lives is comparing their timeline with others. They see friends getting married. They see couples on social media. They see people posting about love and happiness. And suddenly they feel left behind. But what they do not see is the reality behind those pictures. What you see is a moment. What Allah sees is the entire journey. You may think you are late, but you are not late. You are perfectly in the timing written for you. If you rush because of pressure from society, you might end up marrying someone who is not written for you. And that mistake can cost you years of pain that Allah never wanted for you. Your timing is personal, it is sacred, and it is designed by Allah Himself. Let me tell you something that might open your eyes. The reason many people are unable to receive the love written for them is because they are deeply influenced by their ego. They want control. They want to choose who they love based on worldly standards instead of spiritual compatibility. They forget that Allah sees what the eyes cannot. Allah knows the future of the heart. You may think someone is perfect for you, but Allah knows they will betray you. You may think someone is your soulmate, but Allah knows they will break you. When Allah keeps someone away from you, even if you cried for them, trust that the Lord of all is protecting your heart from something you cannot handle yet. The true soulmate written for you will never pull you away from Allah. If someone encourages you towards sin, if someone distracts you from your prayer, if someone constantly pulls you into a cycle of emotional pain, then they are not the one written for you. They might be a lesson, a test, a temporary chapter, but they are not the final destination. Your soulmate will bring you closer to Jannah, not further from it. Your soulmate will help you grow, not shrink. Your soulmate will help you rise, not crumble. This is why the preparation of your heart is essential. You attract a heart like yours. A healed heart attracts a healed heart. A God-conscious heart attracts a God-conscious heart. A patient heart attracts a patient heart. And now I must tell you something that may shock you. The reason your soulmate is delayed may not be because of destiny. It may be because of you. The way you speak, the way you behave, the way you treat people, the way you handle anger, the way you react to hardship, the way you talk to your parents, the way you worship Allah, the way you engage with the world. All these things shape who you become. And who you become shapes the kind of person you will meet. If you want a spouse who is kind, work on your kindness. If you want someone who is emotionally mature, work on your emotional intelligence. If you want someone respectful, stop speaking harshly. If you want someone who communicates well, learn to express yourself without ego. Allah gives according to wisdom. He pairs compatible souls. If you elevate yourself, you will be paired with someone who matches your elevation. Your soulmate is written, but the version of you that will meet them is still being shaped. Focus on the shaping. Focus on becoming the best version of yourself. Focus on your relationship with Allah. Focus on healing your past. Focus on letting go of bitterness. Focus on forgiving yourself. And when you do that, you will notice that your life begins to align. Doors will open, your heart will become lighter, your trust will deepen, and then at the time written, the person meant for you will walk into your life in a way more beautiful than you imagined. Not because you chased them, but because you prepared for them. As we reach the end of this message, I want you to remember something very important. Destiny is written, but your effort shapes the timing, the quality, and the beauty of that destiny. Do not give up on yourself. Do not give up on love. Do not give up on the mercy of Allah. The Lord of all is never late. He knows exactly when to bring you the blessing that will change your life, but He will only give it when your heart is ready. So work on your heart, work on your faith, work on your character, and trust the one who created love itself. If this message touched your heart, then share your situation in the comments and express what you are going through. You never know who might benefit from your story. And if you truly feel grateful to Allah for the love that is coming your way, write "I love Allah" in the comments to show your support and strengthen this community. Your words may inspire someone else to seek healing and trust. Do not be left behind. Do not leave today the same person you were yesterday. This moment may be the turning point that brings you closer to the love written for you. And the one who is written for you will arrive when your heart is finally ready